everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I make crepes. And this will be a two-part video. I'm going to show you my recipe for crepes in this video, and then I will post another video that will show you how I make savory crepes that are stuffed with beef. And you definitely don't want to miss those. Those are amazing. Now, the great thing about crepes is that you have most of the ingredients at home, usually all the time. So all you have to do is put it together. So for this recipe, you're gonna need 2 cups of flour. You're gonna need 5 to 6 eggs. I have 6 eggs. If they're on the larger side, you wanna use 5. You're gonna need 1.5 cups or 12 ounces of water, about 1 cup of milk, 1/4, this is 3/8 cup of oil. I'm using canola oil, but you can use olive oil or vegetable oil, doesn't really matter. You're gonna need a teaspoon of salt, and I like my crepes on the sweeter side, so I have 4 tablespoons of sugar, but if you don't want them to be as sweet, you can cut that in half to 2 tablespoons. Okay, and so the first thing we're gonna need to do is mix all of our ingredients together. I start with my flour and my water first, and then I mix it with a mixer, and just to make sure that the flour and the water incorporate and there's no clumps. So we're gonna go ahead and add the water here. And some people use a blender. I prefer to use a mixer, a hand mixer. Just is easier for me that way. And I feel that blender adds a lot of air to the batter, which I don't like to have in my batter. So we're gonna go ahead and get this nice and mixed up. So I have this mixed. It usually takes about 1 minute to 2 minutes to get it all incorporated, but you can see I have a pretty thick batter right now. And obviously as we add the rest of our ingredients, it's all gonna get thinned out. So now we're going to add our eggs to the batter, and then our salt and our sugar. And we're gonna go ahead and mix all of that together again. So I have this all mixed, so now I am going to switch to a ladle. And the mixture is still kind of on the thicker side. It's like a really thick milkshake, and we wanna go ahead and thin that out some more with milk. So just kind of eye it. You might not need the whole cup. I like my crepes to be on the thinner side, so I may use the whole cup. And then we are going to add our oil. And just want to mix this until it's all incorporated. And as you can see, the batter is nice and thinned out now. And we're going to go ahead and preheat our pan on high heat. And we're going to go ahead and start getting these cooked up. So we are now have our skillet or our frying pan all nice and heated. And you just want to add a drop of oil to that, just so that your crepes don't stick. And you want your pan to be nice and hot. And then you can turn down the heat. And then you can just ladle these on. Like this. And you just want to swirl the pan around, get it nice and evenly coated. And we're going to wait for that to cook up, and then you just want to lower your heat to medium-low heat so that you don't burn them. So you know that the first side is done when the edges get nice and brown. So at that point you want to go ahead and flip it. And then the second side takes, I don't know, about 30 seconds, less than a minute to cook up. And then I just get it transferred over onto a cutting board or a plate. Now to make this process faster, when I'm making these at home, a lot of times I'll just use 2 pans and alternate between the 2, and that's a lot quicker process to get these finished. As you guys can see, look how beautiful these look, and it has a nice little crisp outside. And so I'm gonna go ahead and finish these up, and then we'll come back and I'll show you our favorite toppings. Alright, so I am back and we are all done. We have our crepes here, and you see we have a nice stack. That recipe will give you about 20 to 25 crepes depending on the frying pan size that you use. So here we go to our toppings now. So what I like to do is when I make these for our family, I'll just put out our favorite toppings. We have our fruit, we have our preserves, our jams. You can use your favorites. Big favorite is the Nutella chocolate or the maple syrup. My dad loves to eat them with just melted butter, so it's just, you know, your preference of what you like to make it with. So we're gonna go ahead and do the little bit of this strawberry preserve. And you don't need too much. Just gonna add that on here, and you fold it into a triangle looking, and you just add some fruit on top. And you have yourself these delicious crepes. Let me know if you guys try this recipe in the comments below, and do not miss my other video that I will be posting the link down in the description box below, or you can also click right here and that will take you to the video where I will show you how I make the savory beef crepes that are absolutely out of this world. So I'll see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.